As we are virtually at the end of 2021, I think it is fair to say that almost everyone seems to be on some sort of a mission, which okay is understandable because here we are. We have been through a very challenging year. People are looking for meaning in what they are experiencing, and that's a good thing for those who are looking and attempting to understand something which perhaps they have never ever considered before. And there is a lot of what's been going on that has not been considered before. In part, it is, of course, due to the fact, or shall I say, to a large part, it is due to the fact that the a reality, I'm choosing my words a little bit carefully here as this video is also going out on YouTube, um, so that what we have been taught about the past is actually, well, actually, it's very, very, very different. So, and since I am on the subject going into next year, we will talk about this in much more detail, but not here. I invite you to sign up to my newsletter to get, if you are serious about this. I'm not just looking for new newsletter sign-ups per se. That's not my gig at all. So, but if you are seriously interested in helping yourself, and that is a prerequisite to helping humanity, then I invite you to join my newsletter. Okay, that was a bit lengthy thing around this. So, history will reveal itself. That is part of the larger plan. And when I talk about the larger plan, I am talking about the plan that is the plan which goes beyond what the human mind, the human ego, the military, the powers that be, the good ones, the in between ones, and the nefarious ones have in mind. Life, ultimately, reality doesn't work like this, because at the end of the day, there is only one power, that is the power of nature. It is the power of creator, which will assert themselves, a wrong word in a way because I'm using plural here, will assert itself in a way which follows very clear laws. And this is something people have got great difficulty with, because our egos, our superimposed egos, I'd like to say, because it's not a natural part of you, have been fooled into thinking they are the identity of who you are, which is very, very wrong. Just like anything else and everything else, you are looking at externally is not what is the ultimate reality. So that does take some taking in. So if we take it a step further from here, we have to also conclude that our minds are completely, basically screwed up, because they have been the targets of eons of mind controlling techniques, which have basically disabled your ability to think critically, think for yourself, go within, connect to the heart, connect the brain with the heart, do some simple, natural strategies to ground yourself, get back into that place where you find yourself. So, and this is basically the problem. In other words, you have been systematically trained to listen and follow another master, but you are not aware of it. And nature dictates when that discrepancy gets that extreme, something has to happen. Now, I am not going in this video into details about how and why I know, first of all, what is about to happen and why I know that it is going to happen and that it is actually imminent. And when I say imminent, I mean imminent. Anybody who is on my mailing list will know more about this. You know what you have to do, what you should be doing right now. If you are of a sound mind, um, to do it. And I understand that is a real problem at the moment. We have to address it with compassion, not with criticism, that many are in a position where they are feeling so overwhelmed that they find it very difficult to set priorities. So, what happens in that situation? What one does, one tends to go back into the past and look for answers in the past. There is no valid past anymore. And this is something I want you to take away. If it is the only thing you are going to take away from this short video, is that the conventional time as we know it has ceased to exist. So please get this into your mind. Many of you may have at the moment problems with being on time, doing things in what you perceive to be the right order, and there is a reason for it, because, as I said, time as you know it, that concept is disappearing. It is to do with the galactic changes and, of course, the changes in consciousness which have been artificially imposed on humanity in the last few years in earnest. It's not a new thing, it's been going on for a long time, and that is becoming more and more obvious. Those who see will see. Those who are shown will see, or should I rather say, I'm not quoting correctly here, if you are shown, those who are shown will see, and then there are those who will never see. So, I mean, that's just the way it works. It is a statement of a very basic and fundamental law of the universe. And what that really means, translated into harsh reality, and I will be as blunt here as I can be without putting my video channel presence at jeopardy here, is to say that we are going to see a lot of individuals who can not make the transition from realizing that their thinking has been incorrect, that they have fallen into some form of trap that has been set deliberately. They will probably perish if they are in that group that has been targeted, that is extremely vulnerable. I mean, I will be doing a webinar about this in much more detail in the next few weeks. So again, I encourage you, if you are serious about this, please sign up to my newsletter. I don't go out bombarding people with emails. It's not my style, because, and I really want to emphasize this, I am only interested in people who are serious about this, because where I am, what I teach is not, shall we say, rose-tinted glasses stuff. It goes quite a lot deeper for those who are ready, and that is not always an easy journey. That said, since we are at the precipice of something major happening, the crest of the wave, well, everybody was going to see it. So that's point number one. How they are going to interpret it, that is a very different matter. So I want to put this message out for those of you who are perhaps sitting a little bit on the fence, wondering where they are, realizing that things are not what they used to be, realizing that they have to change, that they have to acquire, shall we say, a new body of knowledge. And that knowledge I am talking about is not an intellectual knowledge. Yes, it comes into it as a part of it, but it is no more than, shall we say, training wheels. It's a vehicle to get you to the next stage, and the next stage will be um, navigating the next, let's just say, the next 12 months. So we are talking about 2022 here, which is going to see a dramatic shift in how things are playing out on the world stage. So I will leave it at that. I know I've been a little bit enigmatic here. I've done it deliberately because, as I said, at the moment, okay, I'm not the biggest fish in the pond by any stretch of the imagination. Neither do I desire to be. But hey, I value my YouTube channel, which I've had for many, many years, and I intend to keep it and come out okay on the other side. So in the meantime, whilst we are going through all this, and you are interested in what I am talking about, first of all, you got plenty of other videos to go back to, whether you watch me on YouTube or, well, I shall put it up on BitChute and on Rumble. So Rumble is new to me, so there are not many videos on Rumble as yet. But okay, those of you who know me, who followed me, you know what I am talking about, and those of you who are new, check out my other videos to get a feel for my message and what it is all about, what I'm trying to achieve in first of all opening up your mind, preparing you, helping you for what is now literally imminent. We are not talking months away here. And here rests my case. I thank you for watching this video. I wish you all a lovely, peaceful Christmas. This is going to be my last video before Christmas, and I look forward to communicating with you more in after Christmas. Anyway, a lot is going on. I'm doing a lot of research, clarifying my direction, which of course with the intensifying energies is of course not only intensifying, but of course also speeding up, so that we are up to date and really bringing to you what is relevant in the moment and will help you in the moment. With that, many blessings and much love to all of you, and I thank you for watching me and supporting me and being part of this channel. It's a good time to say this because, without you, well, my work really would be pretty pointless, wouldn't it? Thank you for watching, and please share if it speaks to you.